Mr. Ngatia, thank you very much for accepting to conduct this interview. So I take this opportunity to welcome you.
Thank you very much.
I will start with the question of the war in Somalia. As you are aware, the Kenyan government has invaded Somalia with the Kenyan troops claiming that they are going to fight Al-Shabaab, which is allegedly perpetrating terrorism in Kenya. It is an issue that has been discussed widely both in Kenya and in the international media. The issue is very hot in Kenya. Many Kenyans have given their views towards what is going on. Specifically, what is your view towards this development?
First and foremost, we as the Kenya revolutionaries, that is the KRI, fully condemned this unprovoked war with the strongest terms possible. First, it is a mistake for a criminal government of Kenya being led by the so-called white dinner, fat men, old, fat men with big stomachs and big buttocks, old octogenarian who should be in prison or should be dead. It would be better. The first thing Kibaki has done, if he thinks he is making legacy, is declaring war with Somali, knowing that Somali has never invaded Kenya, knowing that this is an imperialist war. Kenya is big. If Kenyan mass media has failed to let the Kenyan people and the world know this is not a Kenyan war. This is a war, American war, imperialist war, because they have looked, this is Kenya as a country to be used. Because if you look today, the Kenya economy is in shambles. The Kenya shilling is just a paper. Hospitals have been collapsing. Corruption in that country, since Kibaki took over, he has never jailed, not even one thief. Now they have declared war with Somali. Let me remind Kenyan people and the whole world, Somali, whether we love them or we hate them, nobody will remove Somali from being our neighbor. Somali has been without the government for the last 21 years. Again, Kenya declaring war with Somali is illegal, and this war is criminal, because if this war is not justified, because if Somali had attacked Kenya, that's another thing. But now the Kenyan government went to war with Somali, claiming they are hijacking and or kidnapping tourists. Yes, we have seen that, and nobody can support such a crime of kidnapping innocent tourists who are bringing money to Kenya. But one thing that everybody with common sense should ask himself, why are tourists kidnapped in Kenya? First and foremost, we know the Kenya police force are the most corrupt. Why has Kenya failed to protect her borders? Right now, we have a new constitution. The constitution says we must reform the police. Instead of this government reforming the police force, they are taking the most corrupt people from Nairobi to Mombasa, transfer, and from Mombasa to Nairobi, the most corrupt people. That is to say, Somalis can enter in Kenya, kill people, and go away with it, because first and foremost, the Kenya police force is corrupt, has failed, and they cannot protect our borders. Today, Kenyan people are losing life in Somali because we are not told the truth. Kenya Army is dying. Kenya Army has not taken any town in Somalia. They are being killed, but this will come later on. Kenya has been at war only 7 days, or only 10 days, just 1 week. And the reports reaching us is that Kenya Army has failed, are dying in hundreds. And I can give you a very good example. These cars here, they are old, bought from Arab countries. American is issuing this army with old junks. They have stuck all of them in Somali. They cannot fight. The soldiers are going without food. The soldiers are lacking fuel. The soldiers are lacking bullets. The soldiers are lacking communication because in this area there is no network. First and foremost, let us face it. Let us call a spade a spade. The history of Somalia, this country has been going on for the last 20 years without a president. We have seen in the 90s Americans sending their best soldiers, the so-called special forces, and they failed miserably to fight. I did. And they failed and they left shamelessly. Then, in 2006, Ethiopia leader Meles Zenawi was used by the same Americans to invade Somali, knowing that Ethiopia is one of the biggest army in Africa. An army has been tested in the front line. An army that has fought so many battles, but they were looted out within 2 years. All soldiers sent by Ethiopia to Somali, half of them were left dead, and Ethiopia left there with their tails between their legs. Now, Uganda and Burundi soldiers are there. Look how they have been killed, how they have been wiped. Here I am holding the pictures of dead Ugandan soldiers being displayed by the same Somali warlords or chabab, or call them whatever you want. You see? You see? You see? These are tough men who are fighting for their country. And the Somalia is just like Kenya. As Kenya says, there is no country except their country to be occupied. So is Somali. They will never accept to lose an inch of their territory. And the Kenya is a loser. Right now, no tourists are coming to Kenya. Right now, Kenyans cannot go to their business either by day or by night because of fear and the mayhem. Being grenaded